Hey guys, welcome to our writing lesson. Today, I'm really excited to be able to share with you something that we get to add to our writing that the author Mo Williams does so well. He does an amazing job in his pigeon books of writing speech bubbles. We love these pigeon books. They're amazing. And something that makes them so interesting is that he tells his whole story through speech bubbles. And we can do the same thing too whenever we're writing. We can give a lot of good details in our stories just by adding speech bubbles to our pictures. So I just want to look at a few pages from Mo Williams' book to see how he does this. So let's take a look inside of his book. Like something I love right here, how he does. Wait, don't read that title. Well, what does that make you want to do? Read the title, right? He does a fantastic job with his illustrations and with his speech bubbles. Why do I have to go to school? Doesn't that really show a lot of expression? And you can read his emotion by the picture and by the words that he's written inside of this speech bubble. Let's look at a couple others. Go on, ask me a question. Any question. He does a lot of really good speech bubbles. Well, I know almost everything. What if I really, really don't like it? What if? So just look at all of this expression that can be used through our speech bubbles in our writing. Again, Mo Williams does an amazing job with his words and with his pictures because he is the author and the illustrator of his pigeon books. Does an amazing job. So let's look in our writing that we've been working on and see if we can apply the same thing that Mo Williams does in his books. He's so good at it. Maybe we can be really good at it too. I think we can. So let's take a look. So Mrs. Tanner already had done a speech bubble before, but all it says is no. But could I maybe add a little more expression to that instead of just saying no? Maybe I could say, Noah, look at this mess. Does that give me a little more detail, a little more expression? I think it does. So something that's important when you're doing speech bubbles too is that you really want to write your words first before you write the speech bubble around it, because you kind of don't know how much room you're going to need until you're done writing your words. So it's important to write those words down first that you want the speech bubble around, and then you can go in and write the speech bubble around it. So Noah, look at this mess. And guess what? I was using a high voice when I was saying that, right? So I'm going to put an exclamation point at the end. You can tell that I am upset about what happened. So I'm going to use an exclamation point to show this. I'm also going to go ahead, now that I've written my words, I'm going to make this speech bubble around it, because now I know how much room I need. Okay. And Noah, she was just happy as can be, not really saying anything, just painting and being happy. And so I'm just going to draw to show some of her emotion, just little hearts coming up from her because she didn't know any better. She's just happy as can be. So I'm going to show that she's excited. And her tail wagging, I can draw some lines around her tail so that it makes it look like it's wagging back and forth. Okay, I'm going to go through the rest of my story and add in some more speech bubbles. So let's take a look at the next page. Okay, Noah again on this page, super happy, just excited, tearing up the teddy bear, the stuffed animal. And so on here, I could just draw her tail wagging again to show that detail. And also, I could draw her just being excited. So, just being playful. Maybe I can draw like a speech bubble of what she might be thinking instead of what she would be saying, right? Because dogs don't really talk. But I could write this teddy bear is delicious. Maybe that's what she would be thinking, right? Okay, so draw my speech bubble around it for her to say this teddy bear is delicious. Okay, guys, I want you to do the same thing. Go through your story. I want you to give your characters speech bubbles, just like how Mo Willems does in his books, and Mrs. Tanner just showed you. Write the words first and then draw your speech bubble around it, because then you might not have enough room if you draw the speech bubble first, all right? So go through your story. Do exactly like what Mo Willems did and Mrs. Tanner did, and then I want you to send your teacher some pictures on how you did that. All right, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day.